Alright guys, welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Peril on Gorgon. No, this is Murder on Eridanos. So we fully explored here, and what we were trying to do was find automech scrap. Thelbert needs scrap metal from a wrecked Century automechanical. So seems like it might be outside. Yes, because there's this one and one more side before I want to move on to the main thing.
Promise.
Because we had found everything else inside the place, so there we go. So he can fix this thing, so they don't fix the, what is it? Can't remember. So they don't all die in a fiery crash. Can I jump down? Let me jump down. No. Where the hell? Okay. Right here. Couldn't find the stairs.
You're back! Any luck finding what we need for the Terra Ray grounder?
Yep, here's what I found.
Excellent! I should finally be able to get this thing working. Here, take this. It's the least I can do for all your help against those leathery abominations. Oh wait, there's one more thing. You don't happen to have a pinwheel, do you?
What do you need a pinwheel for?
It'll help generate electricity as we move through the atmosphere. Plus, all Rizzo's products are supposed to have an element of whimsy.
I can look for one.
Great. I'll give you a nice bonus if you bring one back to me.
Okay, so our tests, things you can constantly keep doing. No, okay. But we have, we used to have a pinwheel, but I sold it because it was junk. It's too bad that it, even though this is a small side quest, it's too bad that it lets you sell stuff that's for quests and stuff. Oh, this. Never mind. Engineer camp. What the hell?
Nicely done.
I thought I was talking about the a wheel that goes on like doors and stuff, or you know, things kind of like that. Oh, I'm in the fire. I didn't. This is stupid ass pinwheel. That Spectrum Brown, man, it's got worms in it.
You're back! Any luck finding what we need for the Terra Ray grounder?
Yeah, I found the pinwheel. Is that everything?
It sure is. I'll finally be able to give those winged monstrosities what for. Here's your pay for helping me put the finishing touches on this thing.
Mr. Zap. Force Magnum. What the hell? Oh, Intimidate 70. Sure would hate to see something happen to your lovely machine. Nah, he's a good guy. I'm
Thanks
off.
again for your help, Inspector.
No problem, buddy. He's a good guy. You know, I don't want to... Phaeton's monster. Take the elevator down to engineering. Ah, yeah, here we go. We haven't gone down here yet. Get the GAC and take it to the gyroscope management terminal. I wonder if that's a reference to the GEC from Fallout. Did he give me a gun? Yeah. Force Magnum. It turns out that you can't have too much of a good thing. Each attack with this gun consumes 2 ammo, but on a critical hit the target is knocked back. I mean, it's alright. Keep picking up these crappy weapons. I need to find my stash so I can put all this stuff in there. I really like this. Yep, we got cannons. Alright, so it wants us to go over there. Oh, is he coming for us? Before we do, let's search the other places first. Bunch of notes. I always think that's a note, but it's a damn candy bar. What the heck? Oh, it's safe.
Great work.
Not much in it.
Easy.
I will say in Outer Worlds and Fallout 76, the safes kind of suck. They never have anything real good in them. Okay, that wasn't a crazy side thing like I thought it was gonna be. We got hosts.
Quietly now.
Yeah.
May you find peace in death.
Oh, right behind him too. Shot him in the butthole. Oh my. Vicar. What a sick man.
Make quite a team, my friend.
Vicar, I don't know if I can hang out with you. I mean, he just aimed right at the man's butt and just shot a shell right in there. It's crazy. Can I aim at his head or his back? No. Right at the booty hole. Ooh. Gyroscope alignment key. Yeah, but how do we get, there was that one place. Could we just, like, jump in there? No. Oh wait, is this a different door? Yeah, it's gotta be. I just completely missed it. This way's probably just a shortcut if you have the right lockpick.
You'll have to show me how to do that.
Vicar.
Nice.
Oh, hey.
Here we go.
Think you guys can take care of the other one? Oh. Oh, sorry.
Well done.
I think I accidentally hit Parvati in the face. Yeah, okay. Not a shortcut, but not sure why they had it. How's it?
Skills are unrivaled.
I do like this gun. It's honestly, it's kind of been hard to find a gun that I really enjoyed and could use constantly. Like, I love the shrink ray, but obviously, you know, it's not really a weapon you can use full time. Bard, okay. But this is one you definitely can. I mean, and if I was a melee character, I could probably use the melee weapon, the pet, but... Terminal. View recent requisition requests. Requests. Spectrum Brown 20 units. J Fields. Comments. Time to celebrate all our hard work this quarter. Fulfilled. Sodium Vapor Lamp 3 units. L Vargas. Please, I've been trying to make repairs in the ductwork for a week, but I can't see a damn thing. I got lost for 16 hours last time I went in. Jesus. And I'm starting to see things in the dark. Pending. Quartz vacuum tube. 1 unit. Anonymous. One of the tubes in the breaker room is seriously shattered. Need to replace. Fulfilled. Toss ball 5 units. J Fields. The team needs to blow off steam. A little rec time would do wonders for morale. Fulfilled. Knee guards, 1 unit, L Vargas. I'm crawling around in the guts of this place all day and my knees are all but shattered, pending. So the ones they really need, they won't do, of course. Unlock breaker room. Now, I'm guessing that is... this door? No, that's still barred. And this is the one where the canid was right there, so, okay, we got in here. Then there's down there and over here. Oh god, Mabel. Why is your name familiar? For some reason I know I've spoken to her, but I can't remember who the hell she is. Okay, so let's go speak to Mabel.
Hey, I don't know who you think you are, but I'm the captain of this vessel.
Right.
You're the captain. Are you on break or something?
And as the captain, I specifically recall locking this door. And I do not recall giving anyone permission to unlock it.
Don't care. We can lie. Don't tell me you've forgotten already.
I haven't forgotten. That was a test. And you passed marvelously.
It's funny how stupid
Excellent
these people
job,
are.
you. But now that you've found me, I suppose you can help me take care of this mess once and for all.
You got that backwards, but let's hear it.
Meet me above the gyroscope. I think I know a way to take care of these monsters once and for all.
What do you have in mind?
I can't say. Prior operational experience has disinclined me from sharing my plans too early lest a subordinate criticize them. But I assure you, my idea is brilliant.
The likelihood of that is quite low.
Once we're there, I can deal with the Canids and realign Phaeton, thus saving the day.
Any suggestions for reaching the gyroscope?
You could take the ramp up from here. It might help you avoid some of the auto mechanicals.
I don't care about
See
them.
you at the gyroscope.
So we can go up there, but I want to see what's over here.
Jason, you did.
Victory is their defeat. Good, we're in.
Wow.
So it does seem like that was just a shortcut, probably. They came in from there. It's a good thing I have 18,780 rounds for this gun. 'Cause it kind of eats through it.
That makes
Government hold them!
What the hell? Oh shit.
We are victorious.
It is a little hard to see with the weapon, but we're okay. What the hell? Someone's playing a game over here. Okay. Weird. 2 gyroscope. Okay, so that's the shortcut. But will we miss anything if we take the shortcut? That is the question. I don't really care about any of the loot or anything, I'll just sell it. Okay, so shortcut. Let's go down here. We've already probably killed most of the mechanicals. Oh god. Oh, there's the barred door. That's hilarious. Resist what's the Singelatins. Okay, and that's the barred door. Boom. What? We haven't gotten the GAC. Have we?
probably an illusion anyway.
I like that line.
You got it, Captain!
Scared the shit out of me.
You're all right.
I'm moving slow, I got a busted ankle. Got a workbench. Nothing. What horse shit. Oh. Probably didn't help my ankle. Actually, it's gone. My hurt ankle is gone. Ooh, this guy. I will say there. I don't know. It's not meant to be a survival game. Wow. Okay. I forgot the megas had so much stuff on them. But man, do they give you just more than enough of literally everything. I mean, I guess besides money, you don't have enough money to level up your guns, all your guns max, like easily. You'd have to kind of really work for that and sell stuff and all that, but most everything else, you like health, I'm at 165 freaking things, and I'm pretty sure I've sold a lot of stuff. Let's go up here. There's nothing up here. It's funny they gave you a way past the auto mechanicals, but then you got 3 gigantic canids you got to deal with. How did you get up here, Mabel, without the canids? Huh?
What do you think you're doing?
It. Oh.
Do what you want, I guess.
What? Paranoid. Oh god. Repeatedly getting caught by cards has made you jittery. Doubly so when roaming around restricted areas or sneaking. Personality -1. Nah. That's kind of funny. I don't need that shit anyway, bitch. Let's talk to her first.
By the law, those canids are done for. We did it, friend.
Oh, I did it. I killed him. We did not do anything. You watched while I did the work.
Yes. Well, that's a supervisor's job.
No, it's not.
Anyway, I was thinking, you should do the honors. Realign Phaeton, since you've been such great help in all of this.
Because you don't know how? Lady, Rizzo should be making me captain at this point. Execute gyroscope, axial realignment procedure. Oh, the other thing was going to kill the cannons. Cool. We did it. Return to Phaeton.
Nicely done. Someone should really give you a promotion.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. But there was that one, wasn't there a terminal like... What? The hard part is done now to confirm that Phaeton's. Ah, shit. is the longest elevator ride that goes not very far up. Was there another place we could go? Oh, god damn, I freaking completely missed this. Dead spreads. Alright, elevator. Locked door. She got mad at me picking that one thing, but not all these frickin' doors. Guess she technically doesn't know about the doors. We won't tell her. Look how much faster this elevator is. Going up much higher, and we'll reach it probably the same time as the other elevator, which I think we only went up like 12 feet. What? Oh, hey, Filbert.
Greeting protocols suspended. Checking for gyroscopic alignment. Gyroscopic alignment confirmed. Rizos thanks you for your assistance.
No problem, buddy. Alright, back to the main thing. The man who chafed. That's Dr. Goodnight. Where is this on the map? What the hell? Alright, so that's in the main area, so let's do that. Oh yeah, I forgot in this one we have to go outside to fast travel. I'm used to playing 76, where you don't. Okay. What the hell is this music? Ah, shit.
Aha!
Yes, yes. Workplace place malice. Oh shit. No, it's in here. Sorry, guy in the bathroom who's still there for some reason. Discrepancy amplifier replacements. These are replacement modules of the discrepancy amplifier fitted with backups of its logic module. A label reads in case of careless inspector. Oh, so I guess if we lose this or something. My bits. Welcome, Dr. Winifred Goodnight. This is an automated reminder to make sure you clean the blood off your instruments. God. Autopsy reports Ruth Bellamy. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I didn't need to speak to him at all. Speak with Spencer Woolrich. Gain access to VIP floor. Okay. Name Ruth Bellamy. Cause of death. Plasma damage to upper vertebrae. Occipital bone. Cerebellum. Whatever. An autopsy report on Ruth Bellamy, formerly Halcyon Helen. Could this be the apex of my profession? Bellamy's corpse shows evidence of several possible causes of death, but I've determined the killing blow was plasma damage to her upper vertebrae, occipital bone, and cerebellum. Death was instantaneous and painless. Frankly, her death may have come as a relief. She was unwell prior to the attack. High concentration of poisonous compounds in her stomach lining, ingested during her last meal. Not lethal, but uncomfortable in the extreme. Spencer Woolrich complained of similar stomach ailments Is this a problem common to professional actors? Huh. Patient logs, Hartford Bosch. Back pains. Another day, another case that bores me to drink. The ill-fated Byzantine of the hour thought it prudent to gorge himself on enough purpleberry wine to incapacitate a primal. He then attempted to reach the lobby by stairs rather than elevator, and fell down 6 flights. Automechanical servants broke his fall. He broke their servo mechanisms and will be billed accordingly. Fractures in left clavicle, right femur, parietal bone, ribs. More injuries than brain cells. I recommend replacing purpleberry wine with Rizzo's Spectrum Violet in order to appease Rizzo's company policy. Nina Han. Extreme excitability. Finally, something a little different from the norm. Miss Han came in earlier today, escorted by her sister, apparently not long after arriving on Eridanos. The two of them went on a trip through the purpleberry orchards. Miss Han's sister visited the puzzle hedges, but quickly became lost. When she eventually made her way out, Miss Han was nowhere to be found. The sister claims that Miss Han returned to their hotel room several hours later, but has been unusual ever since. Her sister described the patient as formerly sullen, morose, phlegmatic, and given to melancholia. Her demeanor has transformed into the unpleasant degree of levity and shocking enthusiasm toward everything. I suggest vast quantities of cheap alcohol. Well, it's the slugs. I don't have to talk to you at all. Good night. Ugh, I want those pet pills. Halcyon. Oh. He wasn't looking. Guess I'll speak to him anyway.
Inspector,
Or her.
not a moment too soon. I've just finished my autopsy report.
Yeah, I read your report on your terminal.
You know, that is a remarkably brazen invasion of privacy. I feel a strange combination of annoyed and flattered. Would you humor me? I really was looking forward to delivering my autopsy report. It's one of the perks of my profession.
Alright, go ahead.
Much appreciated, Inspector. I've also discovered a poisonous compound in Miss Bellamy's stomach lining ingested during her last meal. Toxic, but not enough to kill her. Spencer Woolrich complained of a stomach ailment around the same time period. I assumed he was being, Spencer. But now I'm not so sure.
Someone was obviously trying to poison Helen.
Oh, most certainly. Well, possibly they were trying to make her extremely uncomfortable, but I suppose killing her would also satisfy that criterion.
You sure it wasn't just hotel food? I should go speak with Spencer then.
Conversations with Mr. Woolrich tend to spontaneously transform into monologues.
Of course they do.
You'll find him on the VIP guest floor. I'd best return to work, Inspector. Autopsies always whet my appetite, and all this talk of food is distracting me.
I'll be back. That's funny that they actually did have something in there for if you read her terminal first. Spencer Woolrich. Concierge, yeah, because we need to get to the VIP. Yeah, we've been needing to get down there for a while. Oops.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
You're creepy. I need access to the VIP guest floor.
I'd love to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. Moreover, the guests were promised exclusivity. If I let you up there, I'll never hear the end of it.
The only guest who'd have a problem with me being up there would be the murderer.
That's a good point. If they give me guff, I can just tell them that they're obstructing justice. That has a nice ring to it. Let me just set you up with VIP guest floor access. Done. You can now come and go as you please.
Goodbye. Finally.
Aha!
I'd like to visit the VIP guest floor.
If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
Okay. So that way is where we need to go, but of course we'll explore other places.
Hey there. You a fan?
Not really.
Hey there. You a fan?
No.
Sublight Underground takes care of its own.
At least you all didn't have the exact same thing, just most of you. Violet and black. Who is this? Zeke Hannigan. Clothes, don't really need them. I do want to steal them, but I'll refrain, I guess. Let's talk to him.
Zeke Hannigan, Rizzo's Rangers 16th back. Pleased to meet you. What can I do for you?
I had some questions about Halsey and Helen's murder.
Oh, you must be that inspector people have been talking about. It's a damn shame about Miss Helen. She was always real good to me and the rest of the Rangers. Birdie's taking it pretty hard. Miss Helen was the love of his life. So, what did you want to know?
Where were you at the time of the murder?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but me and a couple of the other Rangers spent the night in Constable Keene's cells down at the spaceport. We didn't do anything serious, just a bit of pranks and vandalism. It's what usually happens when we all get to drinking.
Okay.
Guess Constable Keene saw things a bit differently and had us hauled off.
Was Birdie in jail with the rest of you?
No, we lost him somewhere along the way. Or maybe he managed to get away? I can't rightly remember. But he was definitely not sharing a cell with us. That much I know.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't him anyway. Tell me about Birdie and Helen.
Oh, Birdie was mad about Helen. He was certifiable. The big galoot loved Helen about as much as he loved the game. Trouble is, Birdie was not blessed with an abundance of temper. Helen kept Birdie steady. If he lost his temper around her, it'd be because something broke between the two of them.
Do you think Birdie could have killed Helen?
What? Law, no. Birdie's got a fierce temper, but there's no way he'd ever have laid a finger on Miss Helen.
Can you think of anyone who would want to kill Helen?
Miss Helen was outspoken. She made her share of enemies on account of her expressing herself. Just between you and me, I heard rumors the Prophet never much cared for Helen's brand of blunt honesty.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
What can I do for you?
How long have you been with the Rangers?
About half my life. You know I was named third most profitable investment on 2 non-consecutive seasons? Ain't a lot of players who can make that claim. Except for the guys who came in first and second, I guess. I spent the last season injured and almost got sold to the Hephaestus Hammers, but now I'm all convalesced. Ready to lay into some Cleo darlings, you know? Really break some legs.
What brings the Rangers to Eridanos?
Since it's the off-season, we're helping support the launch of Rizzo Spectrum Brown. Meet the fans, sign tossball cards, that sort of thing. Just between you and me, Rizzo's ought to cancel the whole event out of respect for Miss Helen.
Right you are. Thank you, buddy. Right.
Is that a woolly cow? Why is there a woolly cow in the hotel?
I don't know.
Also, why do I smell alcohol?
There's a lot of alcohol everywhere, Parvati. Yeah, Black Hole Birdie's signed tossball. This tossball, signed by Birdie Black Hole Holcomb, was presented to Dr. Margrave on a special guest episode of Space Hospital to thank her for removing a tossball stick embedded in his head. What the shit? I guess they leave that on the desk.
Timeline discrepancy
Yeah,
detected near. Multiple discrepancies detected. First discrepancy. A woolly cow is present in this hotel room. Woolly cows are an import species for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve and are incapable of affording upper-class accommodation. Second discrepancy. This woolly cow is dangerously inebriated with Rizzo Spectrum vodka. Alcohol sanguinization ratio exceeds recommended maximum.
Science 70. There's some worrying discoloration in its eyes.
An accurate observation, Inspector. This woolly cow is suffering from symptoms consistent with a hangover. A brief survey of this area reveals that the most recent occupants were athletes belonging to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Club.
Was Black Hole Birdie here?
Insufficient data. A brief survey of localized property damage, divided by the area of this room, yields the following estimate. This unit was likely occupied by every member of the Rizzo's Rangers. -1.
Conclude examination. And that one was Birdie. Get out of the way, cow.
What do you think you're
Oh
doing?
God. God damn it.
All right.
How
I
did
got my eye on you.
how did you even see me, motherfucker? I don't know where that dude came from. I don't know why I'm stealing everything either. When I don't need any of it, but whatever. Getting the most out of the DLC, you know?
Clever.
God damn.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. A single footprint, size 10, tossball cleat-sized.
Amplifier analyze the footprint for any residue.
The soil in this residue contains a very high concentration of oxygen.
Science 45. High concentration of oxygen usually points to a terraformer.
Well done, Inspector. The weather monitoring station at the pilot house substitutes for a terraformer. The soil in his footprint likely came from there.
This is enough of a lead. Better keep looking around. Let me just, yeah, it wouldn't let me do anything with this. Ah, here we go.
The charred fragments of a letter lies at the bottom of this wastebasket.
Perception. I can make out the words station, meeting point, and emergency.
Your observation is correct and quite astute.
Quite frustrating. Reminds me of my seminary days. Knowing all the needed information is contained in the variables at hand, but lacking the key to unlock their meaning.
Poke the ashes. Cold. Any idea when this happened?
Someone burned this letter shortly after Halcyon Helen's death.
The clues I found point me to the Phaeton pilot house, weather monitoring station. It's weird, we were just there. And this thing didn't pop up once. The Dissident Queen, Chapter 2, continued. Two huge shapes suddenly bore down upon them. Halcyon Helen saw that these were the same creatures she had faced at Maximilian Mercer's ship. From the waist down they had human attributes, but above were slick and jet black. These were the Dissidents, evil agents, half man, half giant, limbless slugs. Helen, acting with a canid-like swiftness, darted out of the way as the first slug struck out with its fangs. Olympus Opal, however, was not as fortunate. So paralyzed was she by the first creature's visage that she could not defend herself from the second. Its teeth clamped down on her neck, and after a few moments' struggle, she expired. Having regained her footing, Helen drew the Spacer's Choice pistols taken from Mercer's corpse, still functioning well despite their economic make, and let loose. And ere the first spent casings met the ground, both slug men lay in pools of their own blue blood. "Apologies, my friend," Helen said sadly as she looked on Olympus Opal's still body, "but I wish you had heeded my warning. The colony has lost a great employee today." And with that, she holstered her pistols and stepped into the Marauder base. Wait, what's this? Spencer Woolridge, okay. We were in there, okay. At least I'm allowed to run. I'm very surprised, too, that I'm allowed to unlock those. Because they, oh. I can actually take that. Huh. Maybe this is technically no one's room.
Nicely done. Watch out, Captain.
What?
Wrong move. Careful, you're hurt.
Let's just let him kill me. I don't know where it'll put us. Why would they suddenly get hostile over that?
Great work.
Especially since nothing in here was even stealing.
You're an artist, Captain.
I'll wait till he goes somewhere, I guess. Wow, this place is kinda big. What the hell? Burbage 3001.
I wish I could do that.
Nothing in here is stealing either, so again, that doesn't make much sense. There's nothing of significance in here either, just a bunch of junk, like all the other rooms. I've got a lot more mechanical things and pick locks and a gun. Didn't care that we came out of there, did you, butthole?
Initiating banter protocol. Now simulating familiar and welcoming demeanor. Burbage 3001 is trained to recognize all board-approved actors. Greetings, fellow star. Your performance in Maverick Johnston's latest drama was memorable.
Engineering 45. I see you've had some work done. Who upgraded you?
Burbage 3001's programming is frequently upgraded to adhere to board-certified standards. The most recent upgrade was performed by Spencer Woolridge. Banter protocol exhausted, reverting to default behavior, grieving and despair. Oh, Halcyon Helen. May your atoms be commended to the Aether.
You knew Halcyon Helen?
Burbage 3001 was designed to disrupt Halcyon Helen's monopoly over the Aetherwave serial market. This unit's programming is based on Helen's most famous roles. Burbage 3001. Anything Halcyon Helen can do, this unit can do slightly worse.
Does that include dying?
This unit has been programmed to simulate existential dread. Watch Burbage 3001 contemplate its mortality in the critically acclaimed drama, waiting for results. This unit has not yet completed its grief cycles, randomizing despair tables. Oh, Helen, is there no justice in the world?
I'm leaving. Huh. It's honestly looking a lot like Woolrich. What the hell is that? Could be the person. Wow, there's a lot of top hats. Why I'm picking them all up, I don't know. Get out of my way, Burbage. Another top hat. Man, their showers and toilets are the most disgusting thing. There he is.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Discrepancy detected. This bottle, recently discarded, contains residue from foreign substances. Chemical analysis complete. This unit has detected the following substances: oil, terrorray, blood, terrorray, unidentifiable biological fluids, terrorray.
Were these substances added later?
Yes, Inspector. Logical analysis indicates these substances were not present in the bottle's original contents.
Is it toxic?
These substances cause extreme gastrointestinal distress in humans. Large doses can be fatal. This bottle contained Rizzo's Spectrum vodka. The presence of terrorray biological fluids may have significantly improved its flavor.
Okay. Oh, I can't take the purple berry? Welcome, Specimen Woolrich. Reminder, you have a fingernail engoldening appointment at 5:30. What the fuck? To management from Spencer Woolrich. Subject, new room urgently demanded. There seems to have been some kind of mistake. When I first arrived at the Grand Colonial for this unveiling, I was led to a small sitting room, the kind that an individual might be allowed to relax in, with moderate comfort, before being led to his actual quarters. It has been a week and a half, yet no one has arrived to deliver me in my actual room yet. If I didn't know better, I might assume that this was meant to be my actual room. If I didn't know better, I might assume that you tried to place Spencer Woolrich, star of hundreds of serials, the hero of Aetherwave sets, colony-wide, in a room where he can hardly walk from one end to the other without bumping his toe on the front foot of his bed, or his shoulder upon his desk. I might even assume that Ruth Bellamy was placed in the Grand Colonial penthouse suite on purpose, rather than by mistake. But I'm sure the issue will be rectified soon and our positions will be swapped. I hope you won't try to tell me anything to the contrary, S. Woolrich. Again about the new room. Mr. Woolrich, while the Grand Colonial staff understand your consternation at being placed on the VIP guest level of the Grand Colonial, we're afraid that there was no mistake. Ruth Bellamy, as current spokeswoman for the Spectrum Brown unveiling, is currently slated to have the penthouse suite. An actress of her station deserves only the best. The VIP guest floor comes in very close as the second best section of the hotel. The penthouse suite is only about twice as large as your current lodgings, and the amenities it provides are only perhaps 3 or 4 times better than those you have access to now. Your current lodgings are proper for an actor of your caliber. If you have any other requests, we'll be sure to respond to them after we get to Miss Bellamy's, the Grand Colonial management. That's hilarious. From management to all guests, subject guest safety. We're sure you've no doubt heard of the horrible event that occurred in the Grand Colonial Ballroom earlier today. While we know that many of you are concerned with your safety, take heed. We've heard your concerns and know that nothing quite says safety like dozens of guns. Armed security will be present all throughout the Grand Colonial, on every floor except employee floors, 24/7. Freely go about the hotel premises and spend to your heart's content without worrying about someone shooting you in the back of the head. Management. That's hilarious. It is starting to look like him, but I am wondering, are we getting to that point? And if so, I still have 2 other main things to look at. Danger Close by Spencer Woolrich, Act 7, Scene 15. Open at the Pilot House Night. Johann's Danger, played as always by the dashing Spencer Woolrich, stands hands clasped on the roof of the penthouse. He's deeply absorbed in thought, his furrowed brow and downturned lips making his refined face look all the more handsome. There is a knock on the door. Enter Lionel, Danger's faithful manservant. Lionel, sir, what's the matter? Everyone's looking for you. They want to celebrate how you single-handedly saved Eridanos from Boss Masher and the dissident junk ship. Danger. Ah, Lionel, thank you for coming to get me. I'd love to rejoin the others, truly I would. Lionel. But? Danger. But when I fired my home-built anti-craft cannon, destroying the junk ship with a single shot, a flaming piece of shrapnel landed in the middle of Rizzo's distillery. Several workers were killed, but worst of all, the damage to the facility will take thousands of bits to repair. Lionel. Sir, you are much too hard on yourself. Though the facility was damaged, you saved hundreds of lives by destroying the dissidents. If those people had been freed by the dissidents, that is, killed, the losses in future capital would have been much worse. You've saved our corporations from that fate. Danger. Perhaps you're right, my friend. Perhaps you're right. Lionel. I am, sir. Now come along. Let us drink a refreshing bottle of Rizzo Spectrum Brown in celebration of your victory. Danger. I'd like that very much. This guy's fucking act into himself too much. Guess I could have done that, so people wouldn't know about it.
About time you arrived.
You're very
you haven't dressed
weird looking.
The way I asked you to, but I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout. Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. Ready? You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philosophism as the system's reigning ideology.
Ooh, charm. I can offer you something better than philosophism. Why don't we get someplace private? We go someplace private. We could draw our weapon. We'll do the charm.
Oh, now that can't be in the script, is it? Now, whew, is it warm in here? I must send for a mechanical to look at the thermostat. Now, wait a moment. You're not wearing a bellhop's ID, which must mean you're not Owen's understudy. That man can't even be relied upon to find his own replacement. Now, this is curious indeed. Who are you? How did you get in here?
We could lie. Just a marauder. No sudden movements. I'm going to take everything not tied down. Let's do that.
What a quaint claim. You're so adorable. I won't even call security. No, really, I mean it. You've most certainly endeared yourself to me, and I think I know why you're here. Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something, a little more personal?
Ooh.
Undergarment signatures have been popular of late, or so I've heard.
Make a rude gesture. Have me sign this. I'm not here for us. Why are you asking to sign things? Are you okay? You can sign my weapon if you want. Man, I wanted him to sign my undergarments.
I'd be delighted. Oh, damn. My pen's out of ink. I'll just get you a portrait of my face as a souvenir.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
I'm sure I have the prints around here somewhere. By the by, how did you get in here? The only non-staff individual cleared to enter guest rooms is supposed to be the inspector for Bellamy's murder. Oh, hello.
Do you derive some kind of pleasure from wasting people's time? Fold your arms. Hello. Or be the first one.
Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you. Understand that I am beyond willing to comply with your search for the fiend that did Bellamy in.
That was probably you.
No, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection
or he tried
of me.
to and somebody else
Back
did.
when I starred in the Marauder's Bane. The absolute picture of justice.
I'm not here to
Ask
chat
me
with you, buddy.
anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
Yeah, you better. I've learned a thing or two about your activities in the hotel.
Oh, have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense.
I spoke to Burbage. He told me you upgraded him.
I did indeed. With Halcyon Helen parading her fame about, I was left without an acting partner. Burbage is no exception. His acting protocols were nothing short of a joke. So, I decided to make some modifications, installing him with some of my old serial quotes as, I think, improved his range. The way he bungled about with that weapon of his hardly befitted a dissident, so I modified it as well. He's much quicker on the draw now, though he's still a machine.
I've got my eye on you.
I'm quite used to being breathlessly watched.
Let's see, I hear you were poisoned.
Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignifying. While I've certainly had no shortage of inadequate hotel meals, this was most explicitly pronounced. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef Anwar? Oh, we've clashed almost non-stop about his slop preparation. He must have tainted my meal in retaliation.
Can you think of anyone other than the chef who would want to harm you?
None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect that they deserve.
So everyone, gotcha. Why didn't you go to the clinic for your stomach pains?
Is that a jibe? Could you imagine the tabloid headlines? Spencer Woolrich, Aetherwave star, spotted in gastronomic distress. Oh, unseemly hardly describes the half of it.
According to the coroner, Helen was also poisoned.
How alarming! Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. I can only thank my ironclad constitution that I'm standing here before you.
Helen wasn't killed by the poison.
Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoner simply meant to incapacitate us both, disrupt the product launch. I couldn't say, Inspector. I'm merely an actor.
Right. That's all I wanted to know.
Very well, then.
I'd like to ask you about the murder.
Certainly. But one quick question before we begin, if I may. How was it that Bellamy met her end?
That's a little difficult to answer painfully. Why are you so curious?
Why, I'm merely worried for my own sake. Perhaps whoever came after her could come after me next. But if you don't want to tell me, I understand. Whatever happened, I hope poor Bellamy didn't suffer.
I don't know if I should tell him. What were you up to at the time of the murder?
I was meditating, of course. That's how I get into character.
Got anybody who can corroborate that?
Respectfully, Inspector, it is rather counterproductive to commune with others while meditating.
Right. You were meditating, really?
All actors have their methods, and this has been mine ever since I met that wonderful prophet of profitability. She taught me it for my role in The Unemployed Cometh. I had to lie face down on artificially heated pavement. The director wanted our suffering to be convincing. Needless to say, being able to leave my body helped to mitigate the pain, both during the 8-hour shoot and with the second-degree burns afterwards. I owe that woman much.
How long have you worked with the Prophet?
Yeah, actually, only since I've been at the Colonial. The Unemployed Cometh was shot on site. That makes it, a few weeks. I cannot recommend her services enough. If you haven't been to see her yet, you really should. I'll answer whatever you wish.
Did you hear Helen well? Did you know Helen well?
Bellamy has been my co-star throughout the autumn of my career. I should like to think I knew her. In fact, I cannot name a single role in the last 10 years that did not involve her in some way. Unless you count the uncredited silent shopkeep on Melissa's Meteoroids.
Must not have been too flattering, always starring alongside a younger actress.
Oh, it wasn't. And don't think I haven't picked up on your tone. Resenting Bellamy is one thing, but killing her is another completely. It's also beneath me.
Okay. Speaking theoretically, how would you have killed the victim?
Oh, come now, Inspector. What do you take me for? I'm an old man. I neither have the time nor the willpower to kill people for fun. Besides, I have my reputation to think of.
Okay.
I suppose that is enough on that grim subject.
Got a few more questions to ask you about the poisoning. Who are you exactly? Not poisoning.
Oh, must I relive that ghastly event again? My intestines still have yet to fully recover. But I suppose we may discuss it further.
Oh, okay, no, that's it.
Very well.
Who are you exactly?
I'm sure you're joking. Perhaps I'm not in my prime, but you've no doubt seen the name Spencer Woolrich on many a serial advertisement throughout your travels.
I think I've seen your name around. Oh, sure, you're that guy in that one serial?
Come now, I'm sure I would have made more of an impression than that. Could I have really fallen so far behind the times? Did you ever see me in The Masked Marketeer? The Busker of Byzantium? What about episodes 13 and 190 of Princess of Hephaestus? And who could forget From Halcyon with Love? I was great in that movie. Even if I was starring beside a 2-ton bucket of bolts and a woman with no talent.
Busker of Byzantium. Helen wrote a B to implicate her killer before she died.
I think that's a bit of a stretch, don't you?
Yeah, to be honest.
If you're going to come after me, I expect evidence. Unless you want to be smacked with litigation. Smacked!
Can we go through, No, okay. Interesting. So, after speaking to him, I no longer think it's him. The profitability has now two, oh yeah, the chef, I freaking completely forgot. Was now suspicious because of two things. So we're gonna go ahead and end it here though. When we come back, we're gonna go ahead and talk to the chef. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day and I'll see you. Bye.